Hey everyone, Green Smoothie Girl here. My real name is Robin Openshaw. This is my husband, John Kellogg. Happy anniversary, babe.
You too, babe.
We got married 4 years ago today. And a week ago, we were out on the beach and I just started feeling worse and worse and worse. And I was like, I don't feel good. Ended up in bed. Didn't get out of bed much at all till the next day, Monday. So I was thinking about vitamin C. Now, some of you have been following my work, and you know that this right here is what ascorbic acid looks like. And a lot of people take it every single day. They think that it prevents colds. I have gone in and looked at the research on vitamin C. It is thousands of studies. Well, the big question here is, and John is choosing to do this orange juicing right here, which he has bought 3 bags of oranges since I didn't feel good last Sunday. Actually, I did absolutely nothing about my cold for like 2 days, 3 days. I think it was the 4th day he went and got a bag of oranges because all of a sudden I was craving oranges. My body needed vitamin C, wanted vitamin C. If I were doing this, I would use that juicer over there. John likes to do it by hand, so he's doing it his way, but he is doing it for me, which I appreciate very much. If I was juicing, I'd use that juicer and I would throw 1 or 2 of these peels into it. I would juice the peels because there's a whole lot of flavonoids in the peels that get thrown away. But anyway, so I have my whole life kind of been suspicious of these pills. I'm like, all right, we know that there's vitamin C and a whole lot of other things in oranges, right? And it's really brightly colored orange. And if you spilled orange juice on your white shirt, you'd be really bugged. If a pomegranate is high in vitamin C, a cranberry, a cherry, high in vitamin C, you spill that stuff on your shirt, you're gonna have a hard time getting it out. And it's always these colorful fruits and vegetables that are full of vitamin C. So how does vitamin C end up in a white crystalline form or in an IV bag that's totally clear? Well, we've talked about the IV bag. It's half ascorbic acid, which is made from leftover byproducts of corn, which isn't even high in vitamin C. It's almost always genetically modified. They're not exactly using organic corn to make ascorbic acid, and then they buffer it because it's so acidic with sodium ascorbate. Well, here's the thing. Your vitamin C, whether you believe ascorbic acid to be vitamin C or not, because there is that complex molecule with, I think it's 8 carbon, 6 hydrogen, 8 oxygen, something like that. It is in citrus. However, how can you make it from cornstarch? And they use acetone and they use bleach and all kinds of stuff to put in a pill. A lot of times when I talk about this stuff, you guys have said, well, what pill can I buy then? Well, this company right here, it's called Pure Radiance C, Camu berry extract. A little bit, I think the extracts are a little bit sketchy. Manioc root, at least it's the whole root. Acerola cherry extract, we've got ourselves another extract. Amla berry extract, buckwheat berry sprouts, I like that. Freeze-dried berry blend, I like that. Blueberry, I like that. Raspberry, I like that. Cranberry, cherry, rose hips fruit, lemon peel, blackberry pepper extract. These guys spend a lot of money because if you go on Google, well, at least if you're like me, Pure Synergy is spending a lot of money on Google. And if you ask Google, is ascorbic acid vitamin C, this company's ad is the first thing you're going to see. So at least they're using those ingredients. I want there to be a demand for those ingredients for people who do buy pills to try to get their vitamin C. But I have been craving orange juice all week. So John's making me some. This is my gift from John. He does lots of nice things for me. And in exchange, I don't get to tell him how to do it, which is that I would do it in the juicer. I like the juicer right there. It probably would be frothier, and the way he's making it will taste more like you're used to hand juiced.
You'll hate after like 2 days.
I
You'll
will.
hate the taste of the one with the rind in it. Yeah.
Oh, because they'll have all the pith, all that white stuff, the pith. Oh, and a little bit of the rind.
And it'll taste really, really bitter.
Yeah, so he prioritizes how it's going to taste, and I'm just wanting it. This has happened to me before, that I had an ectopic pregnancy rupture. I lost half my blood supply. I did not get a blood transfusion, even though they were frantically looking for someone related to me with my same blood type. They were actually, my mother and father-in-law both had A positive blood sitting in the lobby, but for some reason they didn't figure that out. So I went around with half my blood supply for a couple months till I built it back up, and I craved spinach all the time, and I would eat bowls full of spinach. And so I've experienced this before where I just really crave something that my body needs. So anyways, my body is not craving these white capsules of ascorbic acid. They're made very inexpensively from cornstarch, corn syrup, leftover byproducts of making various products with corn. So anyways, I'm getting plenty of vitamin C. Your body gets what it needs and discards the rest. I'm not sure where the idea came from to take mega doses of vitamin C, but with the thousands of studies out there about vitamin C, one thing's pretty clear is taking ascorbic acid pills doesn't prevent the common cold. That's one thing that they really just have not been able to prove, is that it's preventative of anything, actually, but definitely not of the common cold. So I don't think I'm low in vitamin C. I don't know why my body's craving it right now, but I'm going to have some delicious orange juice pretty soon. Anybody have any questions? I keep studying it. I'm open-minded to, I would like it to be the case that super cheap cornstarch fills in the gap for the whole food matrix of nutrients that are in an orange. Okay, so it's not just ascorbic acid that's in the vitamin C complex. There's a whole bunch of other things, and they interact with other compounds like quercetin and vitamin E. And so it's possible that taking ascorbic acid, your body grabs it and goes and scavenges the other raw materials for the whole complex, scavenges it from your body. So there may be a short-term effect there. But over time, you really kind of can't compete with the whole food that your body was meant to absorb, which is how we discovered that vitamin C is so good for us in the first place. Do you have anything to add?
Can I tell you a story?
Sure.
I'll keep it short. But so juicing the rind, it is good as far as clearing out your intestinal tract, because one time a lot of years ago I juiced a whole bunch of fruit and made sure I added the rind of the orange to it, and went to my friend's wedding. So I was sitting there the whole time, and all of a sudden my stomach just started like waving inside me, and then it just slowly made its way down. And so I went through like 2 hours of like pain, but next thing I knew, I was
Clean as a whistle.
Yeah, I was clean as a whistle. So I should.
Had you been eating sort of crappy before then?
Probably.
Yeah.
It wasn't green smoothie diet or anything like that.
Yet?
Not yet. But I remember after I went through all that pain, though, I felt like $1 million. I was like, wow, that feels pretty dang good. But all that fiber that you get from the rind is a good thing. So
yeah.
I should do that.
Yeah, and this is an entire bottle of orange, or a whole bag of oranges. And what comes out of it, the way he's been doing it for me, is about a quart. See, like right there, I want to eat that. I want all that in my juice. I think he puts it in.
Put it in there. It's the seeds I'm straining out.
I tried to get him to throw some of the lemon peel into our green smoothie and our juicing, and I haven't really gotten him to see the light on that. But really good for your eyes, good for your vision. I used to cut my lemons up and just literally freeze little quarters of lemon peel and just make sure there was a quarter of a lemon peel that landed in my green smoothie blender. And you know what? I don't know if it's why I'm 57 and I don't need prescription glasses, but probably didn't hurt. My daughter wears glasses. My mother's blind. My mother and my grandmother went blind, and I don't need a prescription at 57. And only reason I can think is I make sure to get the colorful fruits and veggies. Also, I have been prescribed, when I was 20, I was prescribed a prescription glasses, and I just never wore them at 20. And then at 40, I had 20/15 vision, which is better than perfect. And so I kind of think it's because I didn't use the crutch that they bought for me. But also, I just make colorful things like this the crux of my diet, whether I'm juicing it or blending it or chopping it and putting it in a salad. It's most of what I eat is colorful plant foods, not just fruits and vegetables. People think of it when I say that like I'm starving to death or something. Greens, vegetables, fruits make a big appearance, but legumes, whole grains are filling, nuts and seeds. We eat a lot of different kinds of foods, right? Mm-hmm. So thank you for making my juice.
You're welcome.
Great anniversary present. So again, I do wear blue light glasses. That's what that is.
Those are really good for eyes.
I had them on until a second ago. So this is the brand that I do buy, and I have no affiliation with them. I make no commission from them. I have no relationship whatsoever with them. But I don't really like extracts. I have written this company and asked if they use solvents in making their product, and they won't answer me. They answer me about other things, but they won't answer me about that. So given that, I kind of assume they do use solvents. I don't know that for sure, and my number one source to get my nutrients is always going to be the food itself. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with just eating the oranges by themselves as well. I just had a craving for orange juice in the last week, and I have been indulging it. So eyes need exercises, yeah. And so once we put the glasses on, our eyes then don't have to work anymore. And so that's my guess as to why my eyes were 20/15 at the age of 40, and I still don't wear prescription glasses. But Take Your Glasses Off So You Can See. It's a book. Oh, that's the name of a book. Take Your Glasses Off So You Can See. I have an endothelial cell ruction going on in my cornea called Fuchs. My acupuncturist got me very curious about a quantum cube. Quantum cube. Okay, now I need to know more about that. So, oh, look, there it is. There's my quart of orange juice. I'm so excited. Thanks, babe. Thanks for listening, everyone.